it's Sparkle Squish, and today I'm going to be going through my putties. But before we get into that, I just want to let you guys know, I want to do a quick shout out to some of my teachers and some of my fellow classmates who have subscribed. Thank you so much to them. If you're watching this video, thumbs up. So thank you so much. So if you would like more videos, we post about every day, but don't hold us accountable to that. Yeah, because we might not get to posting every day. So far, this is a pretty new channel. We started this on Sunday. Well, the chances that you're watching this on the day that's posted are pretty low. So, yeah, but go check out some of our other videos. One video that my best friend made explains why I'm not with her currently. But yeah, so go ahead and check it out. And thank you to those people who have subscribed and liked. So thank you, and let's get to the video. Alright, so as you can see, we have all of my putties lined up here. So let's first start off with this putty. So this putty is a blue, not a sponsor. Think Aaron's or Crazy Aaron's, I believe it is. Yeah, Crazy Aaron's putty. That was mixed by my friend who also does this, and he gave it to me. So I like this putty a lot. I think it's really nice, and yeah, an advantage to putty versus slime, while you don't have as many, is that especially during the winter, putty gets warm when you play with it, but slime gets cold. So that is just pretty nice. So yep. All right, so let's move on to the next putty, which is this orange putty. All right, so this orange putty is actually an eraser putty, and so the two traditional putties are these two right here, this purple one right here, and this blue one that we just went through. The other ones, if you can notice it, they're a little bit more dull. So let me put up the two blues together. Yeah, this one's the more dull one. You guessed it. So yeah, and it's a little bit. It feels a lot different. This one is a little bit more stretchy. But when this here, you'll just see later. But let's do the orange one. So this one is quite stretchy, and I like it. But as you can see, the difference is the color's a little bit more dull. This is actually an eraser putty, so yeah. And so when you kind of pull it apart, it doesn't stay apart like this one. It stays in that line. But with this one, it will kind of turn into kind of a powder all across here. So those are the different types of putty and the first two. So let's go to the purple putty right here. Alright, so here we are. This one's nice. So it was a little bit of a more muted purple before when I first got it. By the way, the Crazy Aaron's putty, the containers are so hard to open. I mean, the little tins. So it's kind of a pain every time. But luckily, putty doesn't dry out like slime does. So it was a little bit more muted. So I added a little bit of purple food dye, and now it's a lot brighter. And you might notice, good job if you do, there's glitter in it. So I did add a little thing of glitter just to make it a little bit more unique, because most putties don't have glitter in it. I just thought it would be really fun to have some glittered putty. So there's that one. And finally, this last one, which was actually a DIY. So let's get to that one. Alright, here we go. So this is putty in the same kind of fading thing. As you can see, it looks a lot fluffier. So, and not as stretchy. You pull it apart, but it doesn't really stretch. But when it does, it just turns into that same kind of sticky powder. It also leaves, when you play with it for a while, you can't really tell. You can kind of tell on this one that I've been playing with it today. It kind of leaves like a blue, sticky remnant, and that's because this is actually made out of blue tack. So it was a slime, but then it kind of just became this putty. So, and it doesn't dry out. I've probably had it sit without a container because I haven't got a container for it yet. For probably like a good 5 days, honestly. So, and it's still fine. I mean, again, it's not super stretchy, but it kind of turned to this. So after, even just like after an hour, you can see the remnants a little bit more now. But it just washes right off. It doesn't like dye your hands at all. But yeah, I think after like, it wasn't even like once it had dried out. It was like after the first hour that I was playing with it, it kind of turned into putty. So that's really interesting. I did add some smell to it, but obviously you cannot smell through the camera. But it does smell really nice because it smelled really, really terrible before. But yeah, so those are the 4 putties. I hope you enjoy this video. As I said, you can subscribe for more videos. It's free. It's just a red button, and then you just click it. Pretty simple. And it's something really easy, so you don't have to, if you're going to watch our video, so you don't have to scout out what it is. But yes, thank you so much for those who are subscribing. Again, shout out to some of my teachers and to some of my classmates as well. So thank you for subscribing, liking, and I hope that you have a great rest of your day. But yes, Sparkle Squish out.